And we're back with the Screen Team on today's Talk 930 KWOC. The show is being brought to you by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, where Walmart is next door to us, also Poplar, Bluff Drywall, and Fearless Social. I want to remind you that for everything Screen Team, make sure you check out our website at screenteampb.com. We've been doing all kinds of flicks this evening with Kyle. We've done the movie Trading Places with Eddie Murphy. We've done another flick with Eddie Murphy called Life, and now we're going like in a 180, and we're going to do the movie called Crimson Peak, which is a horror film. And Kyle, you're not really known for your horror genre, right?
No, it's not exactly my thing. It's more of my girlfriend's cup of tea, if you will. This was a movie that really grabbed interest, so I figured, hey, let's go check it out.
All right, so we got Kyle on board here, and we got Tracy. Tracy is a huge fan of the horror genre. Tracy, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you. I love horror films.
You love the horror films. Kyle is he's going to start liking the horror films because of his girlfriend. Kyle, first off, what were your first impressions? I know you saw this in theater. What'd you think of it?
Well, initially I just thought it was going to be a straight horror movie, but it turned out that it was a lot different than what I originally intended to be. It had a little bit of a romantic feel, albeit a little twisted, but it was definitely a different flavor of horror movies for those who are going in expecting just that. It's a little different.
Tracy, what were your thoughts initially? Because you saw it in theaters too, right?
Yes. When I saw the trailers, I thought it was going to be something along the lines of The Haunting, because it had the castle kind of haunted house, and it was nothing like The Haunting. It was, like he said, it was different than what you would expect it to be. The whole storyline was not what you thought it was.
The director, Guillermo del Toro, he's a very visionary style director. Was that the case with this movie? Was it more visual than it was substance and story?
I didn't think so. Really? I disagreed. I thought it was more story than his representations of the spookiness.
Kyle,
I love him as a director.
Kyle, what'd you think?
Well, the theatrics and the presentation were outstanding. The content of the movie was good from a scripting standpoint, but because he's always been known for having visually appealing films, that was one thing in the trailer that at least drew my attention and made me want to see the rest of it, because it's a great looking film.
So visually, it looked good. I've got to ask you, Tracy. We'll go with you first. Were you scared at all anywhere throughout this flick?
There was one scene that I looked away just for the gore factor. But really, maybe it's because I'm a horror veteran. That's why I wasn't as impressed. There was some ghosts, and they were a little make you jumpy, but nothing like what I'm used to.
Yeah.
And the whole storyline was more betrayal and finances than it was being scary.
So is it fair to say that maybe you were just a little misled by the marketing of this film? Maybe that they were trying to push it off as a horror film, and it was not exactly what you were expecting? Is that fair to say, Tracy?
It was for me.
Okay. Kyle, did you get scared at all watching this in theaters?
I'm not, because my girlfriend's sitting next to me, I'm not going to admit that I got jumpy and a little scared over here, but she'll probably tell you that I cried and left the theater. No, some of the ghosts, they look really cool, on the macabre side, so the first few times that they popped up, had a little bit of the flinches here and there, but other than that, not too frightening.
What did your girlfriend think, Kyle?
Oh, she loved the movie, mainly because she loves Tom Hiddleston, and nothing he can do is wrong.
He was very good. He did the smoldering lover well in the movie.
He was very, very impressive in that role. I think he was the star of the movie. And, but everyone else did a great job in supporting roles as well.
That Mia, I don't know if I can say this, Wasikowska?
That's closer than I can get.
Wow.
She was the girl from Alice in Wonderland, and I thought she played the part really well.
What about Jessica Chastain? She was also another main character. What did you guys think of her?
Oh, what'd she...
She played Lucille Sharp.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nut job.
So she was a nut job in this film?
Really was. Can we give spoilers?
You can give a few. You can give a few. Go ahead. What you got for us?
Well, can we reveal the big?
You know what? I haven't seen it yet, so no.
I don't know about it.
Let's keep that. Let's keep that on the down low. But so basically, for anybody watching this film, they need to keep an eye on Jessica Chastain's character. Correct? Is that what you're trying?
Oh, definitely.
Hint at? Okay.
Most definitely. She's got a lot of layers, and once they all come on, they start to unfold later throughout the film. Well, you'll be looking at her a whole lot differently.
Okay. What? I haven't seen this film yet. I really wanted to because I'm a huge fan of Guillermo del Toro. But another thing that really intrigued me about this film was the set design, the way that they made that castle, or I don't know, was it a castle or was it like a hotel or whatever it was?
It was a mansion.
The mansion looked beautiful as far as set design. Was that something that kind of stuck out in the film to you guys, Kyle?
Well, because it's such a primary setting place for the film, it definitely does. The first time that you see it, when they show up to castle or mansion, however you want to look at it, it's set with the snow cascading and nothing else is around. It's gorgeous. It's exactly what you would expect from a Del Toro film.
And Tracy, what'd you think about the set?
Oh, I loved it. That was what I saw in the trailers that made me want to see it in the first place. And I felt like I could be in there.
Yeah.
You know, they did a really good job of drawing you in as far as that goes.
It's very realistic then, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'm sure this movie's coming out to DVD very, very soon. Yes or no? Tracy, should people rent this film?
I would say yes.
Okay.
You know, maybe I just have higher standards than what. But it was good.
Okay. Kyle, yes or no? Should people spend their money and time on this flick at home?
Well, me and the girlfriend definitely did. It was a great date night movie, not for everybody, but I would recommend it. It's good as long as you don't allow yourself to believe that it's just a horror movie. You got to look at it a little more objectively and openly.
Awesome.
But I'd say yes.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much, man. You guys did a great job on this flick. It's called Crimson Peak. Tracy, thank you very much. Kyle, thank you very much for picking these movies on the screen team this evening. We appreciate you, my friend. And baby's coming very, very soon, right?
Yes, early February is the expected. February 4th is actually the expected date. We're 6 months along, and our daughter is very stubborn. She's only kicked from me once.
That's a beautiful thing. Baby Christine Michelle Roberts. I love it.
You got to hold on to the 7th. That's my birthday.
Oh, there you go.
Not at all, Chris. Just completely. No, not at all.
That name's not working for you, huh?
No, not really. We'll get back to you on a name.
All right, cool. Well, there's the screen team for you. We'll be back next Saturday at 6 p.m. with another edition of the show. For Tracy, Kyle, and Chris, we are the screen team on today's Talk 930 KWOC.